All right, so we got a couple things we're doing today we haven't done much of in a while at least. So we're going to UPS instead of the US Postal Service because I had this is a big mountaineering sled that I sold for $300. I can show you a picture of it. And the guy that bought it paid $99 to have it shipped to New Jersey, and I thought, well, that's just too much. You know, so I looked and found options, and I can ship it to him by UPS for only $35. So I'm doing that, and I'm sending him a refund of the difference. And the other thing we're doing today is we met a guy who does estate cleanouts a couple weeks ago, and we gave him our card saying this is what we're looking for, and he called this morning and said, well, I think I got something that'll keep you busy if you want to come and have a look at what I got. So we're going to visit an estate cleanout, which, you know, we haven't really done much of. So we're definitely first, which is nice. So let's go see what he's got. Well, we think we're in the right place. We're going to go see if it is. Well, here we are. So if you look right behind Kathy, there's a ton of records. Hopefully they're good. And there's a lot of books. There's a lot of stuff that it looks like we're interested in here. Good stuff, a lot of VHS. I see a reel-to-reel player right there, which is something we're interested in. So, yeah, this could be kind of interesting. Let's start pawing through and see what happens. Yeah. I'm just looking at photo mosaic quadrant maps of Mars and extra other planets, and let's see if we're finding some. No sold ones, but look, when I go controlled photo mosaic, that's all I plugged in. And there's like, 100 of them. We probably want some. Did you say there was another? But these are all like, these are just like USGS maps. That's exactly what they are, USGS maps of planets. Look at how many there are right there. So we just spent about an hour, maybe an hour and 15 minutes looking around in there. They have to leave, so we can't come back, but this is going to take a couple days. There's so much stuff in there that we're looking for. Lots and lots of NASA stuff. Really stuff we definitely want. So I don't know if it's going to be thousands or, I have no idea how much they're going to want for this stuff, but there's a lot of good stuff in there. All right, this is a good find. All right, so we're back with our first load of stuff. We got a lot. We got like 250 records, and the majority of the rest of the stuff was all space program related. Got a lot of signed astronaut stuff. We got maybe a couple hundred patches. We got a whole bunch of books. Actual NASA books on the operations. I think we'll do pretty good with it. We got to go back. We gave $4,000 for everything that we took, and we pretty much had run of the place. So we grabbed a bunch of different stuff. We got a couple of cameras.
Let's see. Is there any more in the car?
Yeah, there's more in the car. A bunch of framed items. Cool stuff like these lunar moon globes. Moon globes. We got a couple of those moon globes. It's pretty dirty, but I think we can clean it up. It's got a NASA patch. Anyway, oh, there it is. Actual jacket from NASA. We got,
oh my goodness.
More records. We got some tin toys. I got a space gun and a tin rocket. Looks like it's probably Russian. Anyway, we got to go back tomorrow and pick up the rest of it. That's all we can fit in the car. All right, so we have not been out doing a lot of yard sailing ever since we bought this NASA lot. We ended up spending $6,000. We spent 3 entire days there and gave them $6,000 with the understanding that that may or may not have been enough, and we hope to give them more money when it's all said and done. We don't know how much money we're going to realize yet, but let me give you an example of what we've been doing so far. We spent all this is just a small part of it here. There's more. We have boxes of patches and badges and pins and decals and stuff, just so much. It's in 3 or 4 different locations. But anyway, what we have done is we brought about 15 or 18 items to a local auction, and that has already sold. We haven't got the results yet, but as soon as we do, we will let you know. But here are some pictures of the stuff set up at their auction, some of the types of things we're selling there. We got a bunch of stuff listed on eBay, and I believe we sold about $600 worth of stuff on eBay already. And here are some pictures. Here's the stuff that we sold on eBay thus far out of this lot. And so we spent a couple of weeks going back and forth with some major auction companies. One of them was not so interested in our stuff, but we got in touch with Heritage, who was one of the ones that we're very, very interested in doing business with. And they took a lot of stuff from us. And here are some pictures of what they took. We asked them what their estimate was or how we should insure it, and they said, well, the stuff you're sending, let's just insure it for $20,000. We have no idea what we're going to get for this yet, and it will be a while, but we will definitely keep you up on that. So when it mentioned that we bought a whole bunch of records. Now we bought, I think, close to 300 records, and they were almost all in mint condition. This is really good. So I have about 175 of them already priced up and going to the consignment shop for $10 a piece. So that's $1,750 worth of records right there. We have, let me just show you. You can come this way. I know, it's like I said, stuff's everywhere, so you have to bear with me. Like, if you can see, oh, let me pull them out. You can see these, right? What I did, the guy was a space fanatic, so he's got all these space-related records. So like this one I found listing, this is like 50 plus or minus. Just anything that had like a space cover. Journey to the Moon. You know, anything with a space in this. So you can see there's like, that's about 50 or 60 records right there. And at least $10 a piece, and some are 50. So let's say these average, there's $1,000 worth of records right there. And then we've got all of these over here. This entire stack is all motion picture soundtracks. Again, this and again, mint condition. So we can get whatever these are selling for, we can get. So we've got a lot of, so 1, 2, this is another $1,000 easy in records. This is $1,000, that's $2,000, so $3,700 worth of records. $3,500 to $4,000 just in records. So it was a good lot. We're gonna be working on this for a while. There's more stuff here. I don't know if you can see these. Hang on. Let me just get a couple of these. You know, we've got all of these transparencies. We have like a couple hundred of these. We've got all kinds of photos. More photos. This is like a picture of the antenna that's going on Skylab, I believe. Just so much stuff. The best photos have already been shipped off to Heritage. Those are the ones they call the red numbered. We have red numbered photos from the Apollo 11 mission. Some of the most iconic photographs from the space programs. And they are on their way to Heritage Auction right now as we speak. We'll show you a picture of the ones we sent to them. It's just really exciting for us. So we will keep you up on it. And so this is why we haven't been doing a whole lot of yard sailing, because we have so much stuff, and we've been very, very busy processing this, and it's exciting. Just let's check this out. So like, these are all signed astronaut things. This is an annotated thing showing where Pete Conrad and Alan Bean walked around on the moon, you know, handwritten and signed by him. We've got seeds that have been flown in space. And almost every one of these items that we have has a track record of selling at some point at other space auctions. Really neat stuff. The Satelloon skin. This is samples of ones that were put on Echo satellites. Astronaut signed stuff. This box is full of patches. And you'll see when we show you the eBay examples, we've sold some patches in the $100 range already just for one patch. Not that, you know, but anyway, there's probably 300 patches in there. We've got all kinds of, you know, commemorative coins. We've got tons of Apollo Soyuz stuff. We've got all kinds of cosmonaut badges. Look at this. Where is it? You can see this thing right here. Those are all Russian pins. I think there's like, hang on, all Russian pins. So we're going to be selling this stuff for, you know, a year or so. So we're pretty excited. You can probably tell by my voice. Anyway. So this is what we've been doing. This is why we haven't really been putting out too many videos, because we're just processing this stuff. It's amazing. So stay tuned with our videos. We're going to keep you informed as to how we're doing with this stuff, and we'll be doing it for a while. I mean, I know so much more about NASA and the space program than I used to, and I think if you follow our videos, you'll learn a lot about it as well. Anyway, cool stuff. Thanks for watching the video. Please subscribe, stay tuned, and follow this exciting adventure.